Hi guys, my name is Devon Butler and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're playing once again F1 Breakpoint 2 Chapter 9. If you haven't seen the last video, go down below before heading to this video.
No, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
So once again, Devon Butler lying about the comms. Imola Romagna Grand Prix several weeks later, with Chapter 9 with 2 races in as many years now impacted by communication issues involving Devon. Konnorsport's management have started to ask questions as the grid heads to Imola. Casper looks for clarity from his driver. So yeah, there is something about the comms that Devon is not telling about us.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
So yeah, Devon is not feeling mentally well, so that's the problem that we are facing right now with Devon not being fully focused. And how many builders is too many, are people saying now, by Amori Aloe. After this disastrous event at Australian GP, in which Butler seems to openly ignore direct team orders itself, a stark reflection of an incident last season, one can only wonder if Konnorsport's overarching problem is one of too many Butler. Chapter 9, feeling the pressure mount, Devon has a strong performance while diverted team attention from any concerns about his health. Mid-race. So, Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, 7 laps remaining. And the primary objective is, finish race. I mean, it's easier said than done, right? So lap 9, we are on P16 with Piastri in front of us and Tsunoda behind us with 7 seconds. So let's see if we can close the gap to Piastri and try to overtake him and try to go into the points. So on to lap 11, on the start finish straight we have Hulkenberg and Piastri in front of us, and with the use of ERS we can go around the outside of Hulkenberg into the corner and taking P14 of him, and let's see if we can chase down Piastri once again. So at the end of lap 11, we are on the back of Piastri and Bottas, So going on to the start finish straight, onto lap 12, we can try to take over one of them with the use of ERS and DRS. So let's see what's gonna happen. Purple, last sector. So we go around the outside of Bottas, heading to turn 1. Can we try also on Curiosity? No, we don't. So we brake and getting P13. Once again, we have to charge down and follow Piastri. At the end of lap 12, we go down the inside of Piastri into the second to last corner, which gives us P12. Onto the start finish straight, we got Magnussen in front of us, and with the use of DRS, we can overtake him easily on the straights because the car of us is far superior on that. He gives a bit of a fight into turn 1, but not so much. We go to the racing line once again, and we have P11. On to the next one is De Vries at P10, and if we overtake him, we are finally into the points. And then this happens.
Devon, do you push him?
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
I'm done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
So Devon has a problem with his hearing. The Butler Estates, UK, several weeks later. With Devon's suddenly retirement, the teams at Konnorsport are forced to scramble in an attempt to find a driver who can replace his performance on track.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver, a permanent one, and fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
So, given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Konnorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, Davidov. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Konnorsport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her. Forget legacy. You'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. Come on, you know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me. Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Spanish Grand Prix several weeks later, Chapter 10. The F1 calendar waits for no one. While Casper and Andrea work to secure a permanent replacement for Devon, the team must return its attention to the Spanish Grand Prix. Wow. So Butler is retiring and they're trying to get Kelly Mayer to join them. And we will find out how it will end in the next episode of Breaking Point 2. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed today's video, maybe give it a like and subscribe, and if you have any things to say, you can leave down in the comments. So till next time, bye guys.